Okay, I've got something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so I look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
Welcome and good evening, race fans. The clock is ticking down to the start of today's practice session here at the Marina Bay Street Circuit, the setting for this weekend's Singapore Grand Prix. A lot of focus is naturally on the drivers, but it's really important for the mechanics to get everything right as well, as one little mistake could cost the team and one of their drivers the race result.
These guys are so meticulous and they train and perfect everything that they do. Without question, they feel the pressure in the same way as the drivers, and they share the responsibility to ensure that the car makes it to the end of the race.
That's fantastic. You obviously have a really good understanding of this circuit. Practice program over. That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
It's late in the evening here in Singapore and it's time for qualifying, so settle down and enjoy the action.
That's the fastest lap so far. Well done. That's P2. You're currently in second place. That's P2. You're currently in second place.
As we wind down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a look at your top three. Hamilton, Rosberg and a McLaren. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Hi, guess who? I've seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
As the sun sets over the South China Sea, the sport that never sleeps is alert and raring to go. Welcome, under the bright lights of the Marina Bay Circuit, to another Singapore Grand Prix. It's a very long, very physical lap, this one, and really there's not much in the way of margin for error. So we have a bit of an endurance race for you tonight. Situated just 88 miles north of the equator, this 3.5-mile circuit is hot, it's humid, and is an incredible test for the drivers as they try to fight their cars around the bumps and in between the barriers. 23 corners take us twice over the bay to complete a single lap of this unique racetrack. The view is spectacular, the heat is unbearable. The race should be incredible. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are three big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions. Standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
Okay, we qualified higher than we were anticipating. Let's see if we can do just as well in the race.
So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's qualifying session with a look at the starting grid. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, with Nico Rosberg alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have a McLaren, Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo, and Verstappen, Massa, Bottas, Vettel, and Kimi Raikkonen, Ericsson, Grosjean, Felipe Nasser, and Gutierrez, Sainz, Perez, Daniel Kvyat, and Jolyon Palmer, Hülkenberg, and Magnussen. Rio Haryanto and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So go through them all if you can. Just about time to come and change these tyres. lead. See these tyres through to the end now. Just pitted. Switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A? Has come into the pits. Go, go, go. Some information on Rosberg. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow. Yes, yes, yes. We're on the podium. Good job this weekend. Great drive. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
Let's give it to Sergio Perez. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today, as they make their way up the standings. It was great having you with us for this weekend. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Until next time though, goodbye.